I want to ask you something. It's about the leopard.
You're worried about it's killing someone else.
Yeah. I want to send up patrol cars, be everywhere at once. Just make sure nobody gets hurt.
Of course. It's the way any decent man in your position would feel.
You know about animals, their habits. Will it come back?
No. I'm not quite sure. There's no danger at all. Do you think a wild animal would prefer walls, streets, people, when it can just go out into the open country?
That's right, of course.
You shouldn't feel too badly about Teresa Delgado. Don't feel so concerned, Jerry.
Doc, something you said the other day.
Yes?
Well, you told me that the cat would go out into the country. It wouldn't stay in the city.
Yeah, sure, but what's that got to do with this?
Well, that's what I don't understand. Why is it still here?
Jerry, this leopard is another matter entirely. A caged animal traveling around with Charlie for years and years. It doesn't know how to hunt its natural prey.
But it doesn't eat what it kills. Something's wrong with this whole setup. I mean, I can understand why the cat will kill the first girl. Charlie told me, noise, lights. Scared it would do just about anything. But last night, there was nothing to disturb it. Just a little girl. Alone in the cemetery.
I tell you, I can't make any money without my leopard. I tell you, Mr. Manning, you gotta find that cat for me.
You don't want that cat, Charlie. It already killed 2 people.
No, sir. The girl in the cemetery, my cat didn't kill her. It's probably off in the brush, hiding, starving to death.
You sure about that?
He didn't mean cat. I feed him out of my own hand for 6 years. Why don't he kill me?
Galbraith says it killed the second girl.
No, he didn't tell me nothing.
Well, I'd like to have you hear his side, his reasons.
Well, where's he at?
Up at the museum. After you.
Well, hello? Come to look around?
Yeah, more or less. See, Charlie and I were talking, and, well, that's mainly the reason why I came to see you.
About Charlie's leopard.
Yes. See, Charlie doesn't think that the leopard killed the girl in the cemetery.
Charlie likes his leopard.
Sure, I like my leopard.
But he was quick enough to say that it killed the first girl.
Well, Charlie, just why do you think your leopard didn't kill the Contreras girl?
It wasn't scared. There was nothing to scare it.
If a leopard didn't do it, who did?
Well, we think it was a man.
It could be. Why would a man kill her? For what? It wasn't robbery. It wasn't a crime of jealousy or passion. She had no enemies.
Well, there's a lot of funny stuff out there. You could see some of it as a detective.
I can understand what you mean. Demented men, pathological cases. But what sort of man would kill like a leopard and leave the traces of a leopard?
A hunch. That's pretty much all I got on this leopard thing, but I feel it in my stomach. It's a man.
Yes, but what sort of man?
I don't know.
Charlie. You, Charlie. You know leopards. You might have had an old claw around somewhere and perhaps a bit of the hair from the cage, huh?
Sure.
No. I'm serious about this.
Oh, I'm only exploring your theory. Let's take it a step further. You drink, don't you, Charlie?
Yeah, drink.
And when you drink, you get drunk. And then what do?
Well, I sleep it off.
But between the time you leave the cat and fall into bed in that old truck of yours, what happens, Charlie?
I don't know.
That's just it, Charlie. That's what I'm driving at. You could do anything in that time.
Last night, Charlie wasn't drunk.
I was drunk, Mr. Manning.
See? There's a suspect for you.
Come on, Charlie. Let's go find another and better suspect.
Carlos. Carlos?
So you still believe it's the leopard?
Is there anything in Clo-Clo's death to suggest it wasn't the leopard?
Yeah, the lipstick.
Why?
Ask any woman. Girls don't put on lipstick in the middle of the night in a dark, lonely street unless they're with a man or expecting a man.
It is possible.
Well, then you must know that it's also possible that it could have been the man.
Just barely possible.
Listen, you know a lot. There must have been men in history, men with kinks in their brains.
Yes, there have been men who kill for pleasure. Strange pleasure. There was Bluebeard of France, Jack the Ripper of London. It's not uncommon.
Couldn't you tell a man when you saw him?
No, he would be a hard man to find, Jerry, particularly if he were a clever man. He would go about his business calm and coolly. Except when the fit to kill was upon him.
Well, you've thought of all this before. You know it wasn't a leopard, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry, I've disturbed you.
I wasn't expecting anyone.
I came to watch the procession.
Then you'll be cheated. There isn't much view of the procession from here.
I thought it came right by here.
They do, but there's no lights out there. It'll just be shadows.
Well, if you turn off that light, we can see.
No use turning out the lights until they get here.
But they're on their way. Listen, you hear them? Turn off the light.
Wait.
But I can see them. They're coming now. Turn the light off.
It was you, Galbraith!
No! I tell you, no!
You shot the leopard! You killed Consuelo! You killed Coco! And then tonight!
No!
I didn't do anything. She screamed. Something frightened her.
Consuelo screamed. Hey, Clo-Clo, tell me why you did it. Tell me why!
It's better you don't know.
Tell me!
You don't know what you're doing. You wouldn't understand. Nobody understands.
In the whole world, there isn't a single human being who knows what it is to be tormented this way.
Tormented. Why?
I couldn't rest. I couldn't sleep. All I could see was Teresa Delgado's body. Broken. Mangled. I saw it day and night. It was waiting everywhere I turned.
Then you found the leopard.
I didn't want to kill, but I had to. When I heard Consuelo in the cemetery, I looked in the darkness. I saw her white face turned up to me, the eyes dark wide with fear. The fear, that was it. The little frail body, the soft skin. And then, she screamed.
the highway to the end of the night, end of the night, end of the night. Take a journey to the bright midnight, end of the night, end of the night. Realms of bliss, realms of light. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born